most amazing job. Underneath the fairy lights and through the chimney tops, Santa Apprentice, spreading joy on Christmas Eve. Born a little orphan boy, he wants you to believe. He'll learn the Christmas secrets, all that Santa's work entails. Nothing's going to stop him, not wind nor snow nor hail. If your name is Nicholas and your heart is pure, you will be the next in line. Of this you can be sure. You'll be Santa Claus.
Hey, Nicholas! Did you ever try and find out who your parents were and track them down?
That's none of your business. Leave him alone.
It's okay, Knick-Knack. I don't mind. They tried to find out at the orphanage, but they drew a blank.
Maybe they were secret agents, and that's why they couldn't find any trace of them. Maybe they've been watching you for a long time, waiting for the right moment to reappear. And maybe they're even watching you right now with their super infrared binoculars.
Yeah, that's a real good one, Tim Tim.
Maybe they've been watching you for a long time, waiting for the right moment to reappear.
If you're here, come out and show yourselves. Why are you hiding? Come out and show yourselves.
Nicholas, who are you talking to?
No one?
Then come with me. We've just enough time to play Snow Attack before dinner. Exploding Snowball, delayed action. Snowball barrage.
Whoa, miss! Ah, watch out, Santa! Gotcha! Yeah! Yay!
Unbelievable. How come you always win a game that I invented?
Oh, well, it's only natural. When I was at the orphanage, I played this game for hours on end.
I know that. Who do you think it was gave you that game?
A video game! Oh, yeah! Cool! It was you!
Of course it was me. But you're the one who's taken the time to master the game. Bravo, son. Bravo, son.
Huh? No, it can't be. Oh, no! But what if Santa were my father? Hello, Father. Christmas?
Oh, Nicholas, I didn't see you. Can't you sleep?
Hey, what's that machine?
What machine? Oh, this machine here. Well, this is to measure a heart's purity. You enter your name and your address here, and the machine shoots a ray at the person in question and measures his purity.
So you chose me with that machine?
It was more complicated than that, but one day I'll tell you.
One day. So there is still something that I don't know.
Ha ha ha! There are plenty of things that you don't know yet, Nicholas. All right, bedtime.
He said there was plenty I didn't know, but there was one thing I had to find out. I did a search of all the orphan Nicholases in the world. I found 1,297 of them. Then I ran straight to Santa's workshop. I put a CD with a list of all those Nicholases into the machine. That That means that there are 674 Nicholases with hearts that are pure enough to become Santa. Do you understand?
I feel like I'm in a police series on TV.
What I'm saying is, there are hundreds of pure-hearted Nicholases in the world, so why did Santa choose me out of all of them unless I'm really his son?
But if you're his son, then you're not an orphan, and you're not allowed to be Santa's apprentice.
I know, that's what I'm worried about. It's a risk I'll have to take. I have to know the truth.
Yeah, but why were you two separated?
I don't know. Maybe they lost me in a in a sleigh accident.
So if Santa's your father, who's your mother?
Oh! Nicholas, my boy. Yeah, I'm your boy. Your boy! I found you! I found you! Who did you find? I found my parents, Santa and you. Come, Nicholas, what are you talking about? It's no use trying to keep it a secret. I figured it all out.
Now, what's so urgent, Beatrice? I was just perfecting this new jack-in-a-box.
He thinks we are his parents. I told him it's not true, but he won't listen. He thinks we've kept it a secret. Please have a word with him. He'll believe you.
Oh, yes. You know, Nicholas, I know that, well, you understand. Sometimes in life, I'm an orphan too, you know. It'll break his heart to tell him that we're not his parents.
But it's the truth. You will have to tell him. You wanted to tell me something, dear father?
Dear Father? No one's ever called me that. It's so sweet. Oh, Nicholas, my boy.
Hi, Mum.
My brain told me to speak, but my mouth just refused to open.
I'll have oysters too. But you always said you didn't like oysters. I changed my mind. Now I want some, just like Dad.
Another delayed action snowball. You've beaten me with the same trick for the last 2 years.
We've only been playing together for 6 months.
Well, it's just a figure of speech. But you know, I would like to beat you at least once.
Another game?
I won! I finally won! I won! I won! I won! I won! I won! Huh? You lost on purpose, just to please me.
No, Father. You won because you're the best.
Oh,
Nicholas asked why we don't sleep together. This is becoming very embarrassing. You must do something, Santa.
very well. I think I've got my head around the problem. I'll be able to tell him everything now. As you know, Santa's apprentice has to be named Nicholas, be an orphan, and have a pure heart. But every Santa has his own way of deciding between the candidates, and this is how I do it.
The pure heart measuring machine.
A machine can't measure a heart's purity. I was pulling your leg there. No, in fact, I was practicing.
Huh?
Snow Attack's not just a game, it's also a test. I give this game to all orphans named Nicholas. It tests their speed, their strategic abilities, and their sportsmanship. I was playing online with many Nicholases, and I've been playing with you for 2 years. And for 2 years, you won every single time. So what's this, you ask? This is the number of Nicholases who reached the final level of snow attack. See what I'm getting at, Nicholas? If I chose you and not one of the 673 others, then it's just because you are the best player. And not because I'm your... I'm not your...
So you chose me because I'm the best player. And I'm the best because I'm your son. It all makes sense.
I was this far from telling him, this far, and that's really close. Maybe it'll pass. No, you're right. I'll speak to him first thing tomorrow morning.
Hey, come here, Waldorf.
This is the orphanage where I lived. And just like you, I wanted my parents more than anything.
I don't understand why you're telling me this, Father.
Because we're not your parents, Nicholas. I'm sorry.
Well, I was wondering. I wasn't aware of any sleigh accidents.
Wishful thinking, I guess. And yet I think I knew it deep down inside. But it was wonderful to believe in for a while.
At least it allowed me to win snow attack once.
But I lost on purpose, so it doesn't count.
Oh, yes, it does count. But if you want to, I'll give you a rematch.
Ho, 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 ho. Okay, then.
Just you wait, Santa. Even when I lost on purpose yesterday, it was really hard to play worse than you.
You rascal, you! You're asking for it now? Here! Exploding Snowball! Oh!